Double Diamond Crisis Round 2, Dynasmon vs Alphamon. Security setup. Digimon standby. Let's open the digital gate. Hatching. Bibimon evolves into Pulsemon, then into Pedomon for 1 cost. Turnover. Hatching. Pagumon evolves into Junkmon, followed by Dark Tyrannomon for 1 cost. Then at 2 cost into Waru Monzemon. Turnover. Pedomon moves out. At 3 cost, it evolves into Angeumon. On evolve, an opposing Digimon can be inflicted with security attack -2, but there are no targets. Turnover, and Waru Monzemon moves out. And at 3 cost, it evolves into the legendary Overseer of the Royal Knights, Alphamon. Turnover. Hatching. Bibimon. Now at 4 cost, Angeumon will evolve into the Alabaster Wyvern of the Royal Knights, Dynasmon. On evolve, you may trash the top card of your security to reveal the top 6 cards of your deck and add up to 2 level 6 or lower Digimon from among them to the hand. The remaining cards are trashed. So now, Dynasmon will sacrifice his top security, which could have been TK, to reveal the top 6 cards of the deck. 4, 5, and 6. Now from among them, the 2 rookies, Pulsemon and Salamon are added to the hand, while the remaining cards are trashed. Unfortunately, there goes 2 copies of Wyvern's Breath. But with that, turnover, and a Pagumon is hatched. Now as long as Dynasmon is on the field, during all turns once per turn when a card is removed from their security, if they have 3 or less security remaining, recovery +1 from the deck. So even if Alphamon chooses to attack now, he won't even really inflict any damage. But still, he chooses to go for the attack. On attacking, Alphamon may pay up to 5 memory, and for each memory spent, this Digimon will gain +1k for the turn, but he chooses not to use his effect. And security check. Blinding Light, it's an option card, but on security, it has no effect, it is simply smashed. And of course, this triggers Dynasmon's effect since it currently has 3 security, recovery +1. But Alphamon also has an effect which triggers in response. After attacking, gain 2 memory up to 4. With that, Pagumon evolves into Agumon, then the blocker Gotsumon is played directly onto the field at 3 cost. Next, Alphamon will play the brand new black option card at 0 cost, Parabolic Junk. On main, until the end of your opponent's next turn, one of your Digimon gains, on delete, memory +2 for you. And the target chosen is the blocker Gotsumon, and we'll indicate that with this marker. Next at 2 cost, the Agumon in the raising area will evolve into the blocker Shademon. Turnover. Bibimon evolves into Salamon. Now with 12k DP, Dynasmon can easily take out Alphamon or even one of his security. But he can't carelessly attack because as long as Gotsumon chooses to block and is defeated, they will have to instantly pay 2 memory and their turn will end. So instead, in order to prevent Alphamon from continuing to capitalize off his effect, at 6 cost, Dynasmon will evolve into Chaosmon Valderarm. On evolve, activate the following effect twice. One opposing Digimon gets -7k DP for the turn. The target is Alphamon. At 11k, he is wiped out. But with Pagumon's Inheritable, the top card of deck can be checked. It's a black Digimon added to the hand. But with that, Alphamon is deleted. Oh, and I just remembered, Alphamon also has an Inheritable from Junkmon. On delete, memory +1 up to 6. With that, turnover, Gotsumon loses its effect, draw, and Shademon moves out. Now first, at 1 cost, Gotsumon evolves into the blocker Dark Tyrannomon. Then at 3 cost, Shademon evolves into Mamemon. Next, Alphamon will play Black Memory Boost. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck and search for 1 black Digimon from among them. So paying 3 cost, 1, 2, 3, and 4, the target chosen is Agumon. And after being played, Black Memory Boost remains in the battle area. Turnover, Salamon moves out. First, Valderarm attacks security with its 14k DP. Although it has several inheritables, they will only activate once security is at 3 or less, so nothing triggers. Check. Just Gotsumon 3k trashed. Next, Salamon will evolve into Bulkmon for 2 cost. Turnover. A Pagumon is hatched and it evolves into Junkmon. At 1 cost, it evolves into Dark Tyrannomon. Now activating Black Memory Boost Delay Effect. On main, by trashing this card from the battle area, its player gains 2 memory. At 2 cost, Dark Tyrannomon evolves into Warumonzemon. And then, at 4 cost, Warumonzemon will evolve into the Titanic Guardian of the Royal Knights, Craniamon. 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn over. Hatching, Bibimon. And oops, of course, Valderarm goes active. Bibimon evolves into Pulsemon, then paying 3 cost, Bulkmon will evolve into Manticoremon, which immediately goes for security and triggers its effect. On attacking, by discarding the top card of your security, during this turn, one opposing Digimon gets minus 5k DP. So by discarding one card from okay, I guess it's Dynasmon. Not too bad, I guess. Minus 5k is inflicted to Craniamon, which lowers its DP from 12k down to 7k. So although it's a blocker, if it chooses to block Manticore's attack right now, since Manticore also has 7k, they will both be destroyed. So Craniamon chooses not to block. On top of that, Manticoremon has an inheritable from Bibimon. When attacking once per turn, if you have 3 security cards exactly, gain 1 memory up to 2. Now security check on 7k. And it's Taichi, which is now played for free. Next, Valderarm will go for security as well. With it also has Bibimon inheritable, so another +1 memory. Not only that, from Pulsemon's inheritable, during your turn while you have 3 security cards exactly, this Digimon gains jamming, although at 14k that's not very important. And next with Jewumon's inheritable, when attacking, if your security is 3 or less, play 1 level 3 or lower yellow Digimon from the hand for free. And the target chosen is going to be another copy of the promo Pulsemon, which triggers its on play. If you have 3 or more security cards, draw 1 card. If you have 3 or less security cards, gain 1 memory. Which means if you have exactly 3, you get both. 1 draw, +1 memory, and Valderarm security check, which is another copy of Taichi. Now that Dynasmon has accumulated so much memory, they can easily pay the resource to play this card. Reinforced Memory Boost for 6 cost. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, place 1 face down on top of your security, and add the remaining 1 to your hand. So paying 6 cost. The top 2 cards of Dynasmon's deck are revealed. 1, Manticore, and 2, just Sala. Not super great pulls, but Manticore is added to the hand while Sala is placed on top of security. Turn over. And at the start of the turn, Taichi moves the memory up to 3, Dark Tyrannomon moves out. First at 3 cost, the proud Royal Knight Craniamon will be corrupted into Omegamon Zwart D. On evolve, delete 1 opposing tamer, but there are currently no targets, and with its 13k DP, it attacks Manticoremon, which is deleted. Next, Mamemon will go for security as well with its 6k DP, knowing full well that the target is Salamon on 2k, deleted. And finally, Agumon Blocker is placed onto the field for 3 cost. Turn over, and Pulsemon moves out. Now, Dynasmon has to be a bit careful with their attacks because with 2 Taichis on the turn, during the opponent's turn, all of their Black Digimon get +1k DP, raising Agumon to 3k and Dark Tyranno to 7k. But first things first, Dynasmon activates the delay effects of Reinforced Memory Boost. On main, this card is trashed from the battle area for +3 memory. Now, at 1 cost, Pulsemon evolves into Pedomon, and then at 3 cost, Manticoremon will return to threaten the field. But the first to attack will be Valderarm, aiming at security. With Bibimon's inheritable, since the security is exactly at 3, +1 memory. And now, with Jewumon's inheritable, Valderarm, bearing the soul of Dynasmon, will call forth his one true lord, the fallen angel, Lucimon. And on play, recovery +1 from the deck. Now security check. Oh, but finally, we are getting one of the new security cards for Black. Nanimon on security at the end of the battle. Play this card at no cost, so Nanimon enters the stage uninvited. So Black now has 5 potential attackers lined up. But of course, Dynasmon is not done just yet. Manticoremon attacks security, and making use of its effects once more, the top card of security is trashed, happens to be Pulsemon, in order to inflict -5k DP to Agumon, which is deleted. And now since the security is exactly at 3 again, Bibimon can trigger for +1 memory. Final security check for Alphamon, who chooses not to block, and it is Warumonzemon with 6k, so Manticoremon just barely goes over it. And to end things off, Dynasmon will play another copy of Reinforced Memory Boost, paying 6 cost to reveal the top 2 cards of the deck, Salamon and TK. Very nice. So of course, this is no question, Sala is added to the hand, TK is placed on top of security, and memory boost remains in the battle area. Turnover. The Taichis move the memory up to 3. Active. Draw. And this match is getting pretty exciting. Pagumon is hatched, evolves into Chikurimon. First, Zwart Defeat will move to hunt down Manticoremon once again, which is slain. Then Nanimon will go for security on its 2k DP, knowing full well that its target is TK, which is now played for free. And of course, it's on play. These are currently the 3 remaining cards in Dynasmon security, and Lucimon is most definitely added to the hand. Since it was yellow, recovery +1 from the deck, and these cards are shuffled and placed back in security. Next, Mamemon goes for security with its 6k DP. Now, Mamemon happens to have an on-delete, which will destroy an opposing Digimon with a play cost of 7 or less, so he is really hoping that this will pop off right now. Security check? Oh, it just had to be that Manticoremon we saw earlier with 7k DP, so Mamemon's plan succeeds because it is deleted, triggering its own effect to delete the only potential target, Pulsemon, as well. And with Pagumon's inheritable, checking top deck, Black Digimon Nanimon added to the hand. This match is honestly coming pretty down to the wire. At 3 cost, another copy of Agumon Blocker, and for another 3 cost, another copy of Nanimon, who just loves making his presence known. Turnover, active, draw, and Bibimon is hatched. It evolves into Salamon. First, Dynasmon once again triggers Reinforced Memory Boost Delay for +3 memory up to 6. Then, Lucimon will attack, targeting Nanimon. Alphamon chooses not to block, and Nanimon is defeated. Next, Dynasmon has no choice. Valderarm attacks with its 14k DP, targeting Omegamon Zwart Defeat. Within Jewumon's inheritable, the copy of Lucimon that was just added to the hand from security is now played for free. But unfortunately, because the security does not become 3 within this chain of effect resolution, Bibimon does not trigger. Now, Lucimon triggers separately, on play, recovery +1 from the deck. Alphamon chooses to block using Agumon, which is defeated. Now at 4 cost, Wizardmon is played directly from the hand, moving the memory down to 2. At 2 cost, the Salamon in the raising area evolves into Wizardmon as well. Then for 3 cost, the Wizardmon on the field evolves into Angewumon. Sorry, I had to reposition a bit because the cards weren't displaying properly. And with her on-evolve ability, Omegamon Zwart Defeat is inflicted with security attack -2 until the end of the next turn. So Dynasmon has just bought themselves an extra life. Turnover, active, draw, Chikurimon moves out. Since it has no security attack, Zwart Defeat simply attacks the suspended Lucimon, which is defeated. But it looks like Alphamon might have finally run out of moves. Chikurimon attacks security, 1k DP. Check. Pulsemon on 2k, it is deleted, but if Pagumon's inheritable, checking top deck, Mamemon, a Black Digimon, added to the hand. Next, Nanimon will attack security as well, on 2k, check. 5k on Pidomon, it is deleted. At 6 cost, the security blocker Shademon is played directly onto the field. Turnover, active, and Wizardmon moves out. Valderarm goes for the final blow, and within Jewumon's inheritable, Salamon is played. Alphamon blocks with Shademon. Then Wizardmon goes for the final blow with only 4k DP. Alphamon has no choice but to block with Dark Tyrannomon, which manages to win the battle. And at last, Dynasmon will offer the honor of the final blow to his one true lord. Lucimon goes for the last attack. Alphamon has no active blockers and no security. It's a direct attack and the match is over. The winner is Dynasmon.